Hi, I'm Tom Henricksen from the Scrum Master Summit. Welcome to our Community Promoter Spotlight, where we feature community organizers that help you be an awesome Scrum Master. Today we have with us Ken Roberts from Princeton Agility. Ken, introduce yourself to the people here at the Scrum Master Summit.
Hi, Tom. It's great to speak with you today. So I'm an experienced transformation coach. I'm passionate about creating environments where learning cultures can emerge and organizations can learn to adapt to change. I really believe the power of connection helps people and teams and individuals and organizations and communities grow. Yep.
Excellent, Ken. It's been great. And I really echo your sentiments on the connection. I think it's so important. We've, worked together. We've done stuff together with the Princeton Agility. I'm happy to be a member of the group, and it's growing and thriving. And I appreciate all the work you've done. And like you mentioned, that connection is so important, whether it's virtually, as we're doing now via Zoom in this, pandemic world, or, in person. It's so good to have those connections and kind of a community that we can help each other out, right, Ken?
Oh, absolutely. And I really want to say I appreciate, Tom, your engagement as an organizer, a co-organizer on the group as well. We've been doing this, I guess, I've been engaged with the group since about 2017, I guess, is when I first started working with doing lean coffees with the group. Started really small and we just keep growing. It's awesome. We started a group. The group really is about a group of people who are passionate about building community support and capability and agile mindsets in our area, right? So it's important. The connections are important, sharing knowledge, building spaces for leadership. We want to do that so we and the people we work with can better learn and adapt. We can honor our customers, deliver value, and enjoy what we're doing, right? So yeah, I deeply believe in that power of connection. Yep.
Yeah, so important. Now, Ken, you mentioned a little bit, you've been working with Princeton Agility for a while. You have, as I know, lean coffees, you do some lightning talks. So talk to us a little bit about kind of how you put those together and what types of, because you're getting a lot of people to come, even in this pandemic world, you're getting a lot of people to engage. So talk to us a little bit about all the things you're doing at Princeton Agility.
Yes, I think you nailed it again. We're doing lean coffees on a regular basis. Generally, our meetings occur the last Wednesday of the month. We'll be doing lean coffees again since Ivy was engaged in 2017, and we just seem to be growing and pulling additional people in. Obviously, before the pandemic, we were doing it in person. It was great to make a lot of those in face-to-face personal connections. That's worked out pretty well online. We use Mural as our board for doing lean coffees. We got multiple breakout sessions with lean coffees that are occurring simultaneously, and we kind of regroup at the end to do connections and learn what we learned in each group as a larger group. The other things we try to do is connect people with jobs and with recruiters and everything. That's important. And we also do lightning talks, as you mentioned, which are short little talks that allow people to kind of delve into an area of expertise and provide information and maybe a little bit of Q&A around topics that they enjoy. We're also expanding out to start doing other things. Recently, we've done a panel session on agile careers. And we did a recent session also on metrics in Agile.
Yeah. That career panel in agility or agile careers, that was a great, and I know, Ken, I know you had mentioned too, a lot of people reached out about that. That was something that was really popular, kind of touched a nerve, I think, for a lot of people, because a lot of people have questions. And sometimes it's hard to get those questions answered. It's important to have a community to do that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Like, we were pulled in recruiters for the discussion. We pulled in a couple of agile coaches, people that may have been hiring managers who have been in the business for a little while, and just had some great questions, both things that came up collaboratively from the group and questions that we kind of pre-baked in to try to start to prime the pump on conversations. Worked really well. Got a lot of great feedback on that.
Yeah. Excellent. So Ken, tell us a little bit about the activities you organize that aim to support Scrum Masters.
Right, so the lean coffees and the lightning talks do a lot, right? We help Scrum Masters just see a wider view. We, of course, aren't limited just to the Scrum Master role, but we do focus at our core on agile concepts and ideas and approaches and experience, right? So the lean coffees help people communicate with other people in their group about topics that they're interested and concerned about. Generally, you get a mix of experience in the group. You have somebody who's brand new. You've got somebody that's very, very experienced who can give a lot of input and guidance, or open people's minds about ideas or approaches or different situations that they see. The lightning talks are great because they're short little talks providing a lot of information, a lot of Q&A around that. In addition to those things, though, we provide opportunities for the Scrum Masters in our group to do some leadership type activities and facilitate, right? So for example, Lean Coffees, if anybody wants to sign up to co-facilitate one of the breakout sessions or facilitate one of those, that gives an opportunity for them to practice their facilitation skills, right? They can also volunteer to do one of the lightning talks, right? Where they can build expertise or knowledge of something that they're growing in or feel they've got some expertise in. That gives them an opportunity to do some presentation skills, extend their ability, extend their reach in a social manner. So there's a lot of different things that people can engage and involve themselves with, not just be a passive participant, but engage in the community. And, that's what we encourage them to do.
Yeah. Yeah. I like how you touch on facilitation, Ken. I know when I first started out as a Scrum Master, that was one of the things I really had to work on, kind of getting the group together, getting people's attention and kind of focusing on ideas and really help the group kind of come together. Sometimes it's, the phrase herding cats kind of comes to mind depending on the group, but it's a, important skill.
Yeah. I think creating that space for multiple people to engage and to hear all voices, to bring all voices in is really important. Yeah. If you want to come up with great solutions and great ideas about how to grow, about problems or issues that you're facing, the wider the range of perspectives, the more diversity of ideas and experience that people bring to the conversation, the better solutions you can come up with. So that facilitation skill is really an enabler for coming up with great solutions, but it's also a huge enabler in terms of culture. Right. So I think building those facilitation skills really moves the needle in terms of most agile transformations. I view it as like the catalyst. If you don't have that, you're going to be moving pretty slowly in where you want to get to.
Yeah. Good point. Good point. Ken, what's one word of advice you would like to leave with those Scrum Masters out there?
Well, along with coming to the Scrum Master Summit and the 2 sessions that I want to be doing on Friday, the 21st of May, I say make space for your personal growth and how you show up in your role as a Scrum Master. That's really important for you to focus on the growth through conferences like this, but also the internal meaning making of things that you do, and concentrate on how you show up, right? All of those areas of growth are important, including facilitation and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, it all plays a part, doesn't it, Ken?
It does, yep.
Thanks for coming on, Ken.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Tom. I really appreciate you reaching out to me and having a conversation. This has been great.
Excellent. On behalf of Ken Roberts, I am Tom Henricksen for the Scrum Master Summit.